As we navigate through the month of February, we continue to celebrate Black History Month all throughout our community, and that includes over at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library with special programs and book suggestions that help to celebrate Black culture in Greater West Bloomfield and all throughout the U.S. and around the world. Joining us to talk about some of their ongoing and upcoming programs is Victoria Edwards, the Marketing and Communications Specialist at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. Thank you for being with us today.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, glad to have you on as the library each and every year puts together some special programming to commemorate Black History Month, both in the content that they are promoting from books and media and other resources to even events at the library. Give us just an overview so far about of what's been going on at the library to celebrate Black History Month and some exciting things coming up.
Sure. Well, of course, we have displays up in the library for Black History Month books, and we also have some movies available. We have on our website book lists and movie lists as well that anyone can access from home if you're looking to browse our lists there. And we have a lot of events happening this month. So we've already started our events, but what we have coming up, we have tomorrow the Black Expo. We're partnering with part of the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force that's putting that on. And it's in its third year this year. It's the most popular event that the task force does. And that'll be Saturday, February 10th from 1 to 4 p.m. at Orchard Lake Mall on Orchard Lake Road. And there's going to be demos, displays, highlighting the careers, resources, Black-owned businesses. It's free admission, family-friendly, over 50 vendors. And then we also have a lot of other events happening after that at the library as well. So next week we have The Inspiring Life of Clementine Hunter at our West Acres branch on Monday, February 12th from 6 to 7 p.m. We have a hip hop poetry jam on Thursday, February 15th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. We have a booked for the evening discussion. We had to reschedule that from our Martin Luther King Day celebrations. And that's happening Monday, February 19th at 7 p.m. now. Finding Black Ancestors. This is on genealogy research. That'll be Thursday, February 22nd at 6:30 p.m. at the main library. And then the biggest thing that we're doing is a Black History 101 mobile museum on Friday, February 23rd from 2 to 7 p.m. in the main library meeting room. That's something that people are welcome to drop in and explore the exhibit. I think they'll have presentations kind of running throughout for people who'd like to sit and learn a little bit more about the exhibits as well.
Yeah, that event, that's as Victoria said, 2 to 7 p.m. Friday, February 23rd in the main library meeting room. It's their Black History Mobile Museum as the West Bloomfield Library continues to commemorate Black History Month and celebrate it with book discussions, with special programs such as the Black History Mobile Museum and more. You can find a full listing of these on their website on wblib.org and also a full post of all their events coming up during Black History Month on their Facebook page, facebook.com/WestBloom. LIB, where we're broadcasting live today as well for the Splash Live. Victoria, as these programs are coming together, as you approach the month of February and you want to provide a lot of information about Black history and Black culture, where does that focus come in terms of putting together this programming and the information you need to get out to the community so that they can engage in these topics during Black History Month and even beyond?
We're really looking at doing a lot of presentations and focusing on literature that lifts up Black voices and helps build that community, helps people in that community feel recognized, as well as helps teach people outside of that community about the culture and history.
More information can be found on these programs on wblib.org. And this is not a new set of activities at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. They've been doing Black History Month programming there year in and year out for a number of years. But like every other program, it evolves over time. It gets more engaging over time. So how do these programs continue to evolve in a way that sort of parallels how the West Bloomfield Township Public Library is moving all of its programming into the future to make that more engaging and more exciting for the community?
Engaging really is the key word, I think, for a lot of our programming as we move forward. I think one of the really cool things about the Black History 101 Mobile Museum is just how engaging that content is. It's something that everyone can come through and you get to see Dr. Kelly's collection and look through a lot of historical artifacts that tell the story of Black history in the United States, really, from the 1700s through today. And I think that it's a really compelling narrative, really, that comes out through just exploring this exhibit, exploring these artifacts. And it's not something that you would necessarily expect to see. It's a little different from your typical lecture or book discussion type thing. So that's something that we're always looking to do, this more innovative type programming. This isn't the first time that we've hosted the Black History Mobile Museum here. A couple years ago, we had him out as part of the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force events for Black History Month. So I'm excited to have him back in our community again.
And then that's another good point, Victoria, is the partnership with the West Bloomfield Diversity Task Force. Of course, you mentioned earlier on the Black Expo that's happening over the weekend on February 10th. But that's just one of the many different events that the Diversity Task Force runs all throughout the year in the library, with parks, with the Township Board, as well as with volunteers throughout the community, make up that whole task force. And you also have a number of other partnerships throughout the community. How important is partnership in putting together programming, especially when it's about important subject matter such as Black history and Black culture, especially in the month of February?
It's so important to partner with these other organizations to make sure that not only that we build these kinds of relationships in our community, but also that we're able to help people find the resources that they're looking for more quickly. A lot of people come to the library for information, and it's important for us to be able to quickly refer people to other resources in the community that might be better equipped to handle questions and help people out with certain tasks and responsibilities that they might have as well.
And outside of these events, Victoria Edwards is with us, marketing and communications specialist at the West Bloomfield Township Public Library. Not only are these events great for this, but you have a number of resources all throughout the year that people can tap into to learn more about Black culture, about Black history, about history in general, or really any other topic that they're interested in. And we've talked recently about the revamped website, and now that's been in full operation. Those resources are even more friendlier to pick up for the community. How does that technology now play into the library's ability to provide this information, provide this special programming, but then also accent it with even more resources all throughout the year?
Yeah, it's so helpful to have that resource at our disposal and have it be easier for us to use and update and easier for people to access. I think one of the things that I've been most excited to see is that our teen programming is filling up a lot more than it was before. So it's important to have a lot of those resources accessible for younger generations too. And I think that was something that an audience that we may have been missing a little bit more before.
You can find a full listing of Black History Month programming from the West Bloomfield Township Public Library, both this weekend and through the coming weeks as we go all throughout the month of February, by visiting their Facebook page at West Bloom LIB, facebook.com/West Bloom LIB. They have plenty of programming coming up, and as always, you can find a full listing of their events, both those about Black History Month and more, and register for those that you may need to register for on WBLIB.org. Victoria Edwards from the West Bloomfield Township Public Library is with us on the Splash Live. Victoria, before we let you go, anything else that we should know about the West Bloomfield Library's Black History Month programming, or any other exciting news coming up at the library?
Yeah, I would just do a last pitch to let everybody know that they're all welcome to come out to our programming. We really... Well, a lot of the programs that I mentioned here don't require registration, and anyone's welcome to come to them and bring your friends, have a conversation. We really want to have more dialogue in this community around identities and helping build a stronger sense of community here in West Bloomfield.
And the library is a great source of information and a great connection to those resources in our local area. Victoria, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.